Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about Gresini's season so far. So firstly, we'll start with Bastianini, who is on 105 points and in 5th place overall in the championship. Now, in my view, Bastianini is a very, very talented rider. A little bit cocky, but that's okay. He is extremely talented at what he does. In Misano in 2021, on a very old Ducati, he did take a podium, so there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that the potential and the skill set is there for him. This year on a GP21, he surprised a lot of people, taking a couple of victories, and at the very start of the season he did look like the runaway leader. However, things have kind of changed for him, and I do believe an awful lot of this is down to what's going on inside his head at the moment. This whole Ducati factory seat thing is really distracting him and Martin from getting on with the job of what they do. And their eyes are on a different prize rather than the race by race that they would normally do. And I do think this is really affecting him. I did note in Catalonia, Ducati did give him a GP22 to test the day after in the test day, and that's quite telling for me that they do see his potential to give him get him an understanding of what the current factory race bike looks like. Also a little way to evaluate how he is doing or how he would approach a factory or a full factory bike rather than a year-old bike. All in all, I do think he's going to have a strong second half of the season. I can't wait to see him back in Misano on a GP21, see what damage he can do there to the race leaders. Could he win another race in Italy? On the other side of his garage, Di Antonio, who is, in my view, the second best rookie so far that we've seen this season. Amazing, he's taken a pole position in Mugello, and he did back it up in the race. He didn't fall too far behind. Another couple of races where he's put it on the front row or close within the top 10, and again he is a very, very talented guy. Came out of nowhere really in my view. I didn't have a lot of hope from him at the start, but boy has he changed my mind. He is currently 18th in the championship on 20 points, second place in Rookie of the Year title, but he's just doing exactly what a rookie should do. He's not crashing much, he's learning, he's exploring the limits of his bike, and he's just being a good rider. I think overall, between Bastianini and Di Antonio, the Gresini team has really stood up to the test. A lot of people were looking at the Aprilia's factories team, or how the bikes were run, and were they questioning, and they were questioning about Gresini's talent to run a team. They've got a team of Ducati's bikes that do work. There is a sorted process, sorted solid mechanicals behind the bike, good support from the factory, and they are really doing a superb job. So take my hat off to the whole team for that. I do think though that Bastianini will probably move into Pramac next year. Alex Marquez coming in there, I do think it's a great battle that's going to happen between himself and Di Antonio. I think next year Digi will really hit his stride. But I'd love to know what you think of the whole Gresini team so far. What you think of their season? What you think is going to happen next year also. Definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.